Hard AF Seltzer is now live in Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Texas, Ohio, Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Illinois. Go to hardafseltzer.com today. Click on the store locator and enter your city or zip to find the closest location nearest you.
We are gold for energy. Send it. Incoming. Put the money in the bag, man.
As I said, your paycheck is your thank you.
What's going on back there? This is awesome! Welcome to Earth! No. Who's flying the plane? Get cockpit. Go. God.
Black Rifle Energy, dropping near you.
Welcome to Drinkin Bro. Yeah, welcome to Drinkin Bros Fake News, everybody. Bringing you the realest, fakest news of the week. D'Anthony, we're going to start off with some real news here. We've been pushing Hard AF Seltzer at the Circle K's in Tuscaloosa and Auburn. At the university there, or just outside of each one. That is our test market that is going from September 1st all the way to November 6th. So we got about 3 weeks left. As of this morning, we are currently number 3rd in the state as far as the entire seltzer category is concerned. So thank you so much. White Claw's number 1. Boo. Truly's number 2. Boo. Hard AF Seltzer number 3 there. Buy them out at all those Circle K's, and we get into 3,000 in the Southeast. And then we will be doing a live show on the last day at University of South Florida. Join us at Bull's Liquor down there. We'll be outside the store because it's pretty tiny, but we'll have the Hard AF Seltzer tents and a ton of personalized merch for all the USF fans. Congratulations on a breakout season down there. And then Ryan Mills is out in these streets here. You got us in Backspin, our sports bar right next to the studio here for Hard AF. Good Night Spirits in Midland. Kroger in Houston off of North Shepherd. Fort Worth Discount Liquor off the beach there in Fort Worth, Texas. Castle Spirits in Louisville. Lucas Liquor in Roanoke. Blue Bonnet Liquor in Fort Worth. Park Market in Dallas, Rowlett Liquor in Rowletts, Max's Package in Emory, Max's Liquor in Winona, King's Liquor in Fort Worth, and Cox in Wichita Falls. I don't know how you can get away with having the name Cox as the name of your liquor store, but I love it.
I mean, if that's your name, that's your name.
But it's spelled with a K. It's K-O-C-K-S.
You remember my idea for Pump and Dump?
Uh-huh.
Where you can, it's 2 separate gas stations on the freeways. Pump and Dump, where you can only pump gas and take shits.
I thought you could breast pump too.
No.
I'd like that.
I don't believe in that, actually.
Really?
No, I don't think it should be allowed.
You don't like that noise, do you?
Oh, I like the noise.
It wakes you up, dude.
Yeah. What I don't like is that I don't get any of it.
Very true.
Yeah, that makes me feel discriminated
You ever
against.
taste it?
Yeah.
Yeah, just to get a little teaser of it, you know?
Yeah.
Just to see what it is.
Well, look, I mean, I'm the royal taste tester for whatever potential children I may have.
Yes.
I need to know what that titty milk tastes like before it goes into their body, obviously.
Yeah. Chappelle also had that titty milk, dude, from Brooklyn.
It was Cambodian, yeah.
Yeah, give me the milk from a Cambodian.
I only drink the finest Cambodian breast smokes.
Oh, fuck, man. So, yeah, thank you for the support for Hard AF. And it's the little company that could here. Over 4,000 of you guys are invested in it, so it's a win-win here. Buy out the Circle K's in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and Auburn down there. First up in the news, we got some breaking news here at the top. This is the Democrat government shutdown demands. They have been released, and you said they just voted no That just happened right now?
Not right now, but I think earlier today it was 52-48.
52-48 on that one?
Yeah, I think it was it.
Who are the repubes that are voting no on that, Bob? Can you
No,
look that up?
there's. I don't think any. I think
Was it all? Are they all in unison?
I think
Even
You need Democrat votes to.
Yeah, you got to get to 60.
Yeah.
I think.
still got to get to 60 in that.
Yeah, because of gay. But I think I don't know if Rand Paul's voting for it now. He's a clown, but I think Fetterman is.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, so there probably is at least one repube that's either not voting or voting with the minority. I don't know. I didn't see it.
He has had a full transformation, by the way, since that stroke.
Fetterman,
did you
yeah.
see him on Fox News?
Yeah, Axios is reporting that the Democratic Party is trying to give him the boot, but I don't know what that means. He's in a purple state.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
He and by the way, stop asking if he's going to convert to Republican. No, he's not. He's not a Republican. He's a Democrat who's a reasonable person. That's all. We all still disagree with most of the partisan stuff that he believes. We don't believe.
Right.
But he's just a reasonable person. So compared to other Democrats, he seems like a conservative now, but he's not. He's just a Democrat. Let him be a Democrat. Fine.
Yeah, and everybody has different strokes. And we learned that from a white man who adopted 2 black children in the 80s.
That's a real story, by the way.
Sure is. Sure is. And it happens more than you think. There's kids getting blindsided all over this fucking country right now, and that's the real issue that you should be concerned about. On day 14 of the Democrat government shutdown, Speaker Mike Johnson held a press conference in the Whataburger room of the U.S. Capitol. Sorry, that's my bloodline impression there from Detective Whataburger. Alongside House GOP leadership and Rules Committee Chairwoman Virginia Foxx to highlight the unserious partisan demands included the Democrats' $1.5 trillion counterproposal to reopen the government, including $200 billion in health benefits for illegal aliens and tens of millions of dollars for climate resilience in Honduras. Also, they wanted LGBTQI. What's the I for now? Plus, what's I?
Idiot.
Because we keep adding we're halfway through the alphabet. What does the I stand for? Is that indigenous lesbians?
No.
Lesbians who like other Indians?
I don't know. Who cares?
What's the I?
It's just another form of retard.
My
That's
best
all.
guess would be like intersex or something like that.
What the fuck does that
Oh
mean?
yeah,
don't
intersex
fucking
is a
know.
hermaphrodite.
Is that when you fuck in space?
No, that's a hermaphrodite.
Oh, you don't get to fuck in space, huh?
You can't say hermaphrodite anymore, despite the fact that it was based on a Greek goddess and also the standard medical language for 2,000 years, because some fucking cunt a couple years ago was like, oh, we got to change all the words now. This is the game, right? You've read Brave New World?
Yeah.
You've read 1984, certainly.
Yep.
You start fucking around with language, the language, right? Removing words. What you're doing is creating a Kafka trap where no matter what you do, you're wrong as the majority group, right? We change all the language, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, this guy's, he's gay. Oh, you can't say that. What do you mean? You can't say colored person. You got to say person of color.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. That's all it is. This is a trap. But anyways, yeah. Gaylord democracy rights in the Balkans. Don't give a fuck about those people. I don't care about them here.
No.
To be frank.
I didn't like Balki Bartokomous on Perfect Strangers, dude. Wasn't he from the Balkans, too?
I don't think that's what that was.
You
no.
sure?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy, too, man.
Yeah.
Fuck Bronson Pinchot.
Yeah, I agree with that. Civic engagement in Zimbabwe, desert locust reduction in Africa. The only thing we should be reducing in Africa is our involvement there.
Yes.
Let's be real.
And I want the diamonds, dude.
Bring
me the diamonds.
I don't care.
Bring me the diamonds. I want a fucking blood diamond.
There's-
Dude. Give me a little tiny black hand wrapped around it. I want it chopped off and in my hand.
No,
It's
there
worth more.
are more diamonds in De Beers vault in London than there are
yeah.
in the ground in Africa.
I think it's the worst kept secret
Yeah.
of all time.
And then $2 million for organizing for feminist democratic principles in Africa. Why?
Why?
Well, what do you think is going to happen? We're going to fucking spend $2 million trying to educate people in African countries to let women vote or run for office, and then what's going to happen? They're going to get their fucking heads cut off.
Yes.
You idiots. Not that I care about that either, to be honest. But yeah, it's just stupid bullshit after stupid bullshit. And despite what my friend and our acquaintance, I guess, rather, Adam, said last week on the show, they are definitely trying to fund illegal immigrant health care. That's not even in question.
They want the votes.
Yeah.
I want the votes.
Well, they're not going to get them because we're going to do that census. But either way, yeah, it's just nonsense. The whole thing is nonsense. And to be clear, what Adam said on the show last week was that no, we're not just passing the same Biden budget again. This is the budget that was passed by Republicans earlier in the year. Yeah, it was the Biden budget that's been passed 13 times in a row. The CR has been passed 13 times in a row since the first part of Biden's admin. So this is just nonsense, to be honest. I did hear some behind-the-scenes stuff that might be of interest to people.
Yeah,
so
please.
two things. I guess most people probably heard about this, but Trump moved some money around inside the DOD to make sure everybody got paid. Today or yesterday? To make sure everybody got paid yesterday, and then
when you say everybody, are you talking about military?
the military,
Okay,
yeah. And then in addition to that, I'm very pleased to report that CBP has provided NTEU with notice that all CBP officers have now been deemed to be exempt from government shutdown, yada, yada, so they'll get paid as well.
Great.
So everybody's making the right moves. The thing that I've heard that most of you probably have not is that a very wealthy friend of the administration offered to pay the military salary until the shutdown is over, if it came to that.
Really?
$6.9 billion per pay period. That's every 2 weeks. There's only one dude that's about.
Yep.
That's Elon Musk. He's the only person capable of doing that, and he has. I promise you, I'm not making this up. He offered the administration to pay the military salary until this ends.
That's amazing.
It's fucked up, but yeah.
It's amazing. And now you've resorted to protests again. So
there's a
mentioned
No
this-
Kings protest
Yes,
this weekend.
yes.
Fucking wheelchairs deploying the National Guard to Austin.
He is.
So if any of you National Guardsmen are in Austin this weekend, we're not doing shit. We're going to dinner on Saturday night, but otherwise we'll just be hanging out if you want to come by and
party.
Yeah, if you need a place to eat or something, hit us up on social media. We'll tell you where to go. There's plenty.
Exactly.
Go to Terry Black's. Go to fucking.
Yeah, dude. I got a child's championship game this weekend.
Yeah,
dude.
so if
Come to the game.
What time's the game?
7:00.
Yeah, 7:00 in the fucking morning.
No,
Oh,
no,
God.
PM. It's
Okay.
under. They put them underneath the fucking lights.
Yeah, so 7 p.m. Saturday night, if you're off duty and you're a National Guardsman, show up and heckle the other team's children.
It's Westlake.
Yeah.
That's where we're playing Westlake.
Yeah,
So,
that'll be fun.
Irving Springs is playing Westlake. It'll be really fun. But the No Kings rallies are going on here. Bob, I sent you a clip with Ted Cruz last night talking about this because
He wasn't talking about queso, was he? Because I can't do that
He was
again.
not, and I don't like Ted
Melty
Cruz.
cheese. He looks like a gay mortician.
But this was exactly what you predicted after the hostages were released. Was that, all right, what's the next fucking victimhood thing that we can protest here? And go to this next clip I'm going to send you here, Bob. Let's see. Boom. Bingo, bango, Dodge Durango. You'll have it right now. It's
No
the same-
free ads.
Okay, good. Yeah, exactly. No free ads for Range 15. Go ahead and pop this up here. Now, he specifically mentioned who was funding this. Press play.
Now, I will say one of the most important things President Trump has done recently is he has pledged that he's going to go after Antifa. And what I've been urging is follow the money, cut off the money. And you look at this No Kings rally, and there's considerable evidence that George Soros and his network is behind funding these rallies, which may well be riots all across the country. And Soros is writing the check. And so I've introduced legislation called the Stop Funders Act that would add rioting to the list of predicate offenses for RICO. Why is that? Because it would let the Department of Justice use RICO, racketeering, to prosecute the money that is funding the anti-Semitic protests on campuses, the pro-open border protest in L.A. and other cities, and these No King protests. Anyone that is supporting rioting and violence, it lets you go after the money. And I'll tell you, there are more than 200 left-wing groups behind these No Kings rallies this weekend. They deliberately are blind to what each of the others are doing. That's part of how they avoid accountability. RICO is designed for precisely that sort of criminal enterprise. And so I believe the Senate, we ought to take up and vote on and pass our Stop Funders legislation. And I've urged both Pam Bondi at DOJ and Kash Patel at FBI, follow the money and prosecute those who are writing checks funding acts of violence, political violence or otherwise, across the country.
No, absolutely not.
Now, you've always been against that.
Yeah. Here's one. I don't know what kind of law he came from, but RICO was definitely not created for what he just said.
Right.
For separate groups doing the same thing. No, it's created for a paramilitary organization, right? That's all working together at the same time, but they're never doing the same crime in the same place at the same time. That's what it's for, not separate groups doing the same thing. So I don't know what the fuck Ted Cruz is talking about there. He's a lawyer, by the way.
He'll never get this passed.
He's a Harvard lawyer.
Yeah.
That's fucking stupid what he just said.
He'll never get that passed.
In addition to that, somebody funding a protest while you may not like it, that is 100% free speech. If Citizens United is free speech, if a corporation or a personality could spend as much money as they want through a PAC for political donations, then that is adjudicated Supreme Court law. Then you can absolutely fund protests. What you can't fund is bricks and gas masks and shit like that. So this is why he's not good at his job, frankly, right? He's a fucking clown. What you need is to identify specific elements that lead to a protest. One, Antifa's already designated a terror organization. If 1 cent of your money goes to them, you should be prosecuted for it. You don't need to make any new law for that. That law already exists, right? And if you want to talk about, one, there's absolutely no reason to bring RICO into this at all. Prosecute people individually, especially since they're the big money players, right? So you follow the money 100%, but follow the money that is connected to black bloc training, Antifa training, shit like that, and then stuff that's actually dangerous, bricks. People that stuff doesn't pop out of nowhere. It costs money.
No, and the pallets show up on every streets corner during every single protest, and they're magically there.
And then if you, again, there's no need for another law from this. You identify somebody as part of a criminal network, criminal or terrorist network, like Antifa, like Black Bloc, etc. And this organization is funding their travel, their hotels, anything, paying them directly. That's all a crime already. It's already a crime. Ted, this is what Congress does. They never actually fucking do anything. They just pass some legislation and it never gets enforced. And they're like, well, what the fuck happened? I don't know. We did our job. You didn't do shit. You need to shut the fuck up, go back to fucking law school and learn what the fuck you're talking about.
Now, Trump's response to the No Kings parade was a huge thank you to everybody, all the No Kings protesters. I was very concerned a king was trying to take my place, but thank you for your tireless efforts. I am still your president. Great job. That was Trump's response to the No Kings rally. I didn't hear about it until this popped up last night. So what did we get to? 3 days, 72 hours? We released, because you can't do Free Palestine anymore. So you get 72 hours, and then it's like, all right, well, let's go back to that No Kings thing that got those Democratic senators killed up there in Minnesota. Yeah. Sure, why not? Have fun with it, I guess. And if you're heading out this weekend, that over college football and everything else that's going on, you're a fucking loser.
Yeah.
Jesus
I mean, they are
Christ.
losers. They are losers. Literally.
Yeah.
They're neo-Marxists.
But the intersex people, I really want to go back to because I do want a fucking space.
I mean,
that is
It means you have
on the table.
It means you have both sets of genitals.
I mean, I could also use that. Yeah, that'd be fun. Where do I get a pussy? And if I could jam that on the front, kind of stuff my dick down into it. God damn, I don't know if I'd leave the house. Or
would you stuff your dick into it or your balls?
My dick, my penis inside.
Because I feel like your balls would hang over and naturally cover the pussy.
They would, and you got to get it's the forest through the trees type sitch. You know, you got to get that forest out of the way.
That's
to get
not
that
what
tree
that means.
in there.
That's not what that means.
It definitely is, dude. No. You got to get that tree in there first. Clear out that forest, dude, and then stuff that tree in.
So what? You're gonna part your balls?
Yeah.
And then
like Moses.
And then tuck it.
I'm gonna part my balls like Moses.
I don't know what you guys
red,
are laughing
dude.
at.
Yeah. I will part the fucking sea of my ball sack, dude, and then slide that wiener down the middle and into my own pussy. And if that's an option, I want to be the I plus. Okay? On the end of LGBTQIA plus. I want to be that I plus, all right? I want to be the change in the world.
Do you know about the 2S?
I don't know about any of this shit.
The Canada one? It's two spirit. It means there's two people living inside you.
Shut the fuck up. Is that true? I've got two friendly ghosts. Both named Casper. One of them's a little lady, though, and they fuck at night when I'm sleeping. Woohoo! That would be fun. I'd like to join up for that one. Next up, we got a new DOD media policy. This one I actually like here. Starting on Wednesday, all but one media outlet that regularly covers the Department of Defense is set to lose access to the Pentagon. Defense Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, demanded that reporters agree by 5 p.m. Tuesday to a new policy under which they would need to pledge not to obtain or use any unauthorized material, even if the information is unclassified, or hand over their press badges in the next 24 hours. Media outlets say this is a violation of their First Amendment rights, and nearly every news outlet has refused to sign, including the New York Times, USA Today, etc. The rejections mean that for the first time since the Eisenhower administration, no major U.S. television network or publication will have a permanent presence in the Pentagon. Why did they ever? Like, I could never figure this one out in the first place.
I mean, like literally at the Pentagon?
Yeah.
It makes it easier.
To what, just walk around the hallways? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what was going on, by the way. You got access in there, and you can just kind of cruise around, and it's weird.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Bob, click on the Scribd link down there, if you would, at the bottom of this story, and then go to page 13, and I'll get there in a second. So this is from a statement that all these people wrote. ABC, NBC, CBS, CNN, AP, Reuters, Bloomberg, New York Times, Post, Journal, Guardian, Atlantic, Financial Times, Politico, NPR. I don't know if News Nation, The Hill also declined to sign. I don't think they're on the statement. I don't know if Fox News is on it or not, but this is their joint statement. Today, we join virtually every other news organization in declining to agree to the Pentagon's new requirements, which would restrict journalists' ability to keep the nation and the world informed of important national security issues. The policy is without precedent and threatens core journalistic protections. Bob, blow that up if you can. I want it to be as large as fucking possible.
Bob, I need it to be as big as the two spirits inside of me fucking right now can see it, all right? Because they're little tiny. They're little tiny ghosts inside of me fucking, dude.
There we go.
I want them to see it.
Page 13.
Oh, one of them just came.
Holy
shit. It's inside my mind, though. Fuck.
Bob, I think you know what I want you to read out loud, you liberal cuck. Go ahead.
No waiver of rights. Nothing in this document requires you to waive any constitutional rights. This, in brief, constitutes a description of Department of War policies.
There you go.
Cool. So this is a statement from Sean Davis, who's the CEO of The Federalist. When other credentialed outlets and journalists spread lies about the Russia collusion hoax or the Covington kids hoax or the Kavanaugh rape hoax or the Ukraine impeachment hoax or the COVID-19 natural origin hoax or the peaceful BLM riots hoax or the suckers and losers hoax or the Hunter Biden laptop hoax or the Biden's brain is totally fine you guys hoax, the Federalist fearlessly reported the truth. Corrupt corporate journalists published lies and regurgitated regime propaganda and were given awards. We published facts and truth, and the U.S. federal government responded by waging a global war on illegal censorship against the Federalists. They profited from lies, while we were punished for reporting the truth. Where were these self-styled First Amendment defenders when we were illegally censored and targeted for debunking deep state lies and hoaxes? Many of them not only refused to defend us, but cheered the illegal censorship efforts against us. NBC News, for example, colluded with big tech to demonetize and deplatform us for criticizing the government and corrupt corporate news media. So you have to forgive our skepticism of corporate media's ostensible new love of press freedoms and the First Amendment. Now, we actually read through the new Department of War media access guidelines, and we found zero restrictions on the ability of journalists to report on or criticize the government. Many corporate journalists eager to grandstand will claim otherwise without evidence, but we will show you what the actual document says. The first part is what Bob just read right there, and here's around the signature line. This, in brief, and its appendices address Department of War policy and the potential bases for such determination and do not prohibit you as a credentialed holder from engaging in constitutionally protected journalistic activities such as investigating, reporting, or publishing stories. And on the signature line, my signature represents my acknowledgement and understanding of such Department of War policies and procedures. Even if I do not necessarily agree with such policies and procedures, signing this acknowledgement does not waive any rights I may have under law. There is nothing in this fucking document that tells people they can't do what they want to do as a journalist.
Nothing.
There's stuff about where to park, putting in requests to film on premises just in case any kind of classified shit's going on. Mm-hmm. Not to, like, that if you try to solicit classified information from people, you can have your credentials revoked, which has always been the law, by the way. That's literally in the law already. Some of it, the only real problem that you might have with this document is that some of the terms are vague. So it would allow for enforcement beyond what might be reasonable, right? Because you leave a lot up to determination, but that's kind of how that goes sometimes. Certainly, if they wanted to argue, we want this to be less vague about specific things, but to say that it's some kind of affront or assault on their First Amendment rights is fucking retarded bullshit, especially after how they've conducted themselves since Trump took office in 2017.
Yeah, and here's the statement from Pete Hegseth, by the way, in regards to this. Pentagon access is a privilege, not a right. I love that because I was told that as a child over and over and over again. And you're right, Mrs. Benson. It is a privilege to learn from you on a daily basis. So here is the Department of War press credentialing for dummies, he said. Press no longer roams free. Press must wear visible badge. I don't know why that's a big fucking deal. Credentialed press no longer permitted to solicit criminal acts. Done. That's it. Pentagon now has the same rules as every U.S. military installation. So how is this different than anything else going on? And in my opinion, all of these fucking newspapers who have banded together in their act of bravery here are basically pissed off that they can't just run around without their fucking credential out. Like, I can't get backstage at a goddamn Motley Crue concert without a fucking sticker on my jeans. Like, what the fuck do they expect?
Yeah,
You're at the Pentagon.
They're upset that badges can be revoked for asking for classified information. Okay, well, that's a crime.
Yeah.
Trying to get somebody else to commit a felony is a crime itself. So you've committed a crime. They think, like, it is broadly defined in this particular document, but the policy itself exists outside the document, right? If somebody is persistent about asking for means and methods or personality or anything like that that might obstruct or endanger an ongoing operation or personnel, the DoD has always been well within its right to withhold that information, right? And if you persistently ask for it after being told that, yes, you can have your credentials removed. That's not an objectionable statement. You don't get to be a cunt just because you're some fucking retard theater kid that thinks the world owes you a fucking living and that I deserve this. Like, shut the fuck up. And then the tighter physical controls around the Pentagon. Are you fucking kidding me? What? Who do you think you are?
It's the Pentagon.
It's a goddamn Department of War. You don't get to just roam around freely. Try that shit at the CIA and see what happens.
I've tried anywhere. You can't even get into a fucking kid's school anymore past the fucking front door without at least 2 locks, and then you're behind a fucking glass case. Like, how is the Department of War any fucking different? The other thing, too, with all these papers leaving, you've got to imagine there's laughter behind the scenes with the Republicans going, thank God. We don't have to deal with these fucking assholes anymore. Good. Leave. Get the fuck out of here so we can actually work.
Yeah.
And, maybe get the last bag of chips in the vending machine before one of these fat fucks from the New York Times does. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's just complete goofy. Not if they had banded together and say, hey, we have some problems with how vague some of this stuff is. I think you should update it for vagary's sake, so that people aren't walking around on eggshells because we are here to do a job. I would have been fine with that.
Yeah.
But that's not what they did. They threw a fucking tantrum, wrote their gay little letter. And like, well, we're fucking taking our bond, going home. Okay.
Great.
See ya. Yeah. You've lied about everything. So no one fucking cares what you do.
No one.
Like, if you want to fucking venture farther into obscurity, that's on you, my friend.
And then going back to the first story here, in regards to the government shutdown, I'm on Twitter and everything else right here. Not even trending. No one gives a fuck right now.
No one cares. No one cares about this Department of War shit either. The media is like mid-temper tantrum on this right now, and no one fucking cares.
It's not even trending.
You know what else they're not talking about is that NBC just fired 150 staff members who were responsible for all their Black, Latino, Asian, and LGBT plus Q coverage. They just fired 150 of them.
Gone.
Not even in the news.
No.
None of the other news agencies are reporting that.
Because they don't want to lose their own departments.
All that woke horse shit that they've been doing just got shut the fuck down from inside the company.
And by the way, it's going to keep happening at CBS, Fox, everywhere else.
CBS is way ahead of it already. Because CBS is Republican now, basically.
Now, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is fun to see.
Yeah, it is. It's funny to see, at least.
And then, did Mitch McConnell fall down again? Do we have video of this, Bob? That's trending. So at least people still like olds falling down, and I like that. We used to be a proper country where olds fell down, we laughed, kind of chuckled to ourselves, obviously not in their faces and pointed, but we all laughed about it. And then we told our friends and everybody else when we got home. But Mitch McConnell, down goes Frazier. Oh, boy.
Do you remember when Bob Dole fell off the back of that fucking stage?
Oh, it was the best.
And what was it, 96?
It was a walk-off.
Yeah.
A walk-off. Let's show Cocaine Mitch here. Let's see. What is he?
This is what happened. So Trump shut down the border. He can't get good cocaine anymore.
Man, that's what happens, dude.
That's why I got to say this for the.
Oh, and he waved. Oh, look at all your laughter back there. There's like 20 listeners here in the studio laughing their ass off at this old man falling down.
Yeah.
Yes, we used to be a proper country. Whoopsies.
This is why, by the way, like we want him to fall. Well, he's wearing hiking boots.
He's wearing hiking boots too, dude. Those
are Columbia hiking boots.
Those are nice boots,
Yeah.
dude. And he can't even fucking stand.
See, this is what happens when you can't get good quality cocaine.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I meant that. So I'm in talks with Trump right now. He and I, just the two of us, are going to invade Mexico.
I think it's going to happen any minute,
Yeah.
and then the cocaine's coming here.
Yeah.
Well,
this is what we've done. I don't know if you didn't see the show yesterday. Donald, and I call him Donald. Donald and I are going to make 2 lines of cocaine from Austin all the way down to the border. Right? And we're going to snort them and fight Mexicans until we get there.
God, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great. You're going to have to dipe up, though.
Oh, I stay diped up.
I was going to say, because once that hits the back of your throat on that first one, you're done.
Oh, no, this is Puro. There's no fucking
pure.
baby powder in this shit. This is
hope
coming
it's
directly
pure.
from the president himself.
I don't want any fucking laxatives cut with that shit, dude. I want that Peruvian nose fuel, brother. And it'll lead us to our first sponsor here. God, I'm amped up about it because you guys are all Wisconsin fans. Usually I pick the fucking NFL on this show on Thursday night. I'll still give out that pick, but I'm going to have to give you the other one here. Yeah, you know the one I'm giving out today. MyBookie.com, promo code Drinkin Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today with MyBookie.com. Let's face it, if we don't have money on the games, we don't feel alive inside. Bob, tonight's game, Cincinnati against the Steelers. Cincinnati's getting 5.5. I'm going to tease this up. I'm going to do a classic MyBookie teaser here of 7 points. Give me the Bengals plus 12.5. And then what's that over-under at right now?
45.
So I'm going to jack that all the way up to 52 and take the under. Also, because everybody from Wisconsin is here in the studio. There you go. Now you can let yourselves be heard. The Ohio State University is playing at Wisconsin this weekend. Minus 25.5. Give me Ohio State by 80. Go Bucks. And that's my pick for the weekend. Now, you can bet with me or against me. However, Ohio State has been very good at covering this year. So have fun. But thank you guys for coming. In all sincerity, you guys were asking why we don't have hard AF in Wisconsin. Wisconsin is the #1 drinking state in the United States of America. These guys have been going hard for fucking 3-4 hours now. None of you is wasted, which is shocking. Usually, there's a couple of Mitch McConnells who are wobbling and then fall down. One guy shit his pants and then tried to pull down his pants and then clean the shit out of his pants, and it ended up on top of the toilet seat. That is a true story. And his buddy made him fucking yank up his pants, get back in the car for a 4.5-hour drive down to Galveston. Nightmare shit. Luckily, you guys don't do that. Proud of you guys, all right? You're gamblers.
Show's not over.
Show's not over. That's true. You got another hour left, ladies, all right? One of them asked if she could rip the fucking green WNBA dildo off the fridge over there and use it, and I was like, look, you can. You just can't do it on air. Like, I don't care what you do with it, just not on air, obviously.
Yeah, and it belongs to you after that.
It sure does.
We don't want that back.
Don't take it back to the Airbnb and say I washed it the next day. I don't want that. Okay. Gotta go to mybookie.com tonight. They're gonna love this ad read. MyBookie.com. Use that promo code Drinkin Bros to double that first deposit up to $1,000. Bet on tonight's games. NLCS, ALCS tonight. You got Dodgers and Mariners tonight.
Yeah, I've got the Dodgers. Glasnow's going. He's owned the Brewers this year.
Okay.
Like completely owned them. And then Luis Castillo versus 41-year-old Max Scherzer, who hasn't pitched since September 24th. Mariners.
We are hammering Wisconsin here tonight. I'm so sorry. We got Milwaukee losing. We got University of Wisconsin losing. I'm so sorry, guys. Is there a winning thing in your state? Packers. That's right. Shits. Sorry. When they played in Texas, it was a 40-40 tie 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Ugh. Apologies. But you're 3-1-1. It's not bad. Congratulations. We'll see. We'll see how this season shakes out. Who knows? NFL is anybody's fucking game this year. I have no fucking idea. Next up, news-wise, white lives don't matter. The two teens charged with assaulting a former Department of Government Efficiency, a.k.a. Doge, staffer were sentenced to probation this week. Edward Korstein was assaulted on August 3rd in Washington, D.C., at the Logan Circle neighborhood right around 3 a.m. A boy and a girl who were both 15 years old were charged in relation to the alleged assault and pleaded guilty in juvenile court, according to WUSA. A judge sentenced the boy to 12 months of probation on Tuesday, and the girl was sentenced to 9 months probation. The boy pleaded guilty to felony assault, simple assault, robbery, and attempted robbery related to the incident, while the girl pleaded guilty to simple assault. And explaining the decision, the judge said the juvenile court's purpose isn't to punish, but rather to rehabilitate. Cool, they're going to help rehabilitate the kid who got the fucking shit kicked out of him? Or no? How's that going to work out there?
According to the report, a victim of the attack was in court when the teens were sentenced, telling the suspects, "I hope you can figure things out and be ready for the consequences." In late September, Korstein, also known as Big Balls.
I'm sorry?
That was his, you don't remember this guy?
Is it Big Balls?
Yeah, this is Big Balls.
No way.
Yeah.
I fucking love Big Balls. God damn it. The picture you showed doesn't really show his testicles there.
Yeah.
Popping through. I pictured plums on this kid. For Christ's sakes. All right.
Well, they don't really show his balls, I don't think.
You know, I don't know usually the nickname comes from somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, it came from him being a knucklehead, to be honest, but...
it's not his plums, huh?
Yeah. So in late September, he told Fox that he was hanging out with friends before the attack. "I was walking one of my friends back to her car, and as we're walking to the car, there's a group of 10 guys right across the street. They start shouting at us, and really quickly, I knew something was really off about the situation." He said he rushed to get his female friend into the driver's seat before the attackers got close. They're just a few feet away, and they slammed me against the car. They started throwing a bunch of punches. I keep my hands up. Luckily, the whole thing didn't last too long. This is another leftist black judge telling you that white lives don't matter to them. Your ancestors may have offended them in some way. Mm-hmm. And so they are welcome and within their rights to discriminate against you, even if it costs you your health and your life. It is race Marxism, right? This is neo-Marxism that I was talking about yesterday, where the original version of Marxism didn't work, so now they've got to be violent. And they have to not just be violent themselves, but anybody that falls into one of these fucking out groups, these discriminated against groups, are well within their rights to be violent against anybody who is a group higher than them. Even if it's another marginalized group, as long as you're a group higher than them, you can do violence to them. That's how neo-Marxism works.
Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? And these kids are out on the streets, right? That's it, probation.
Yeah.
And they'll be walking down the street right next to you tomorrow afternoon, so have fun with that. This all continues to fucking suck up and down the board. We played yesterday what happens when you hire a sweet black judge to the Supreme Court, and Jumanji there, Jesus Christ, calling our own race disabled in the state of Louisiana, which is nuts. Man, we're going to get that fixed one day. I don't know where that battery's the battery's running low, I think. But yeah. And then we got breaking news here. President Trump allegedly had a 2-hour phone call this morning with Vladimir Putin, and they've agreed to meet in Budapest, Hungary, to end the war in Ukraine.
You think they're going to be doing cocaine there?
Yes. Fuck yeah, dude.
In Budapest?
Didn't we play one of those leaders? Was it Macron and those guys who were doing fucking blow at that meeting together?
Yeah, I think that was Macron.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you're going to solve world peace, it starts with cocaine. So maybe that's what the dust-up is with all these Venezuelan boats. You know, some of these things are flying off of there, and they're just grabbing some free bags. But yeah, if you're getting together for a peace deal, one would imagine cocaine is going to be involved. So yeah, let Vladimir get all fucking zooted up. You know? Shot of vodka later, and maybe we can figure out a peace deal. If he solves this, do you go back and give him the Nobel Peace Prize or never?
And he'll never get it. If he didn't get it now, he'll never get it.
Never. Did you see that lady from The View who said if President Trump ever solved the Middle East and got the...
She wear a MAGA hat for a year?
Yeah, she has not.
Yeah, shocking.
Yeah, weird, right?
Yeah.
She used to work for Trump, by the way. Next up, ad-wise, here's our good friends over at Ketone, Bob. Ketone.com/Drinkin Bros. Pull up the site. Shit, it's all over our desk here. Big fan of these guys. Shit, as a matter of fact, I'll take a shot live on air. I got a coach after this is over tonight here, so I love this, dude. I take one for the show, usually. Didn't today because we had a bunch of in and outs, so I'll pop one down now. But it's a clean shot of energy, brain fuel whenever you need it. Athletes, much like myself, who are still in the prime of their lives, some say too young to go pro, take this. Olympians take this, and they're also sponsoring the Tour de France this year. So these guys are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This all started, by the way, a few years back with the DOD, who pumped $6 million into these guys. They've slowly grown over the years. They're every single Sprouts. You can order them online at ketone.com/Drinkin Bros. You're going to get 30% off your first subscription order, and then you're also going to get a bunch of cool free shit. So this is the free shit that we got. We got free 6-packs on the next shipments. We got merch after that. They sent out the sweatshirts. My wife loves those goddamn things, and this is great. We had the CEO on how many months ago was that?
Oh, it's been a while. Yeah, I don't
5 or
even
6
know. It was
now?
sometime this year. Yeah.
Yeah, he was great, man. And cheers. Look, he was honest about it. He goes, first iteration tasted like jet fuel, but it worked. And he's right. Ketones at that time were relatively new. Now everybody's kind of hopping into that game. But these guys were the OGs. Their new flavors are awesome. I've got the raspberry lemonade here, and then the peach one's very good. So cheers to you and the Ketone fam out there. Boom, down the hatch. Next up, we got the fucking great mayoral debate tonight. I'm going to add this story here. Mamdani is currently still in the lead, and he's, if you believe in the polls, according to the New York Times, he's up 44% to 30% over Cuomo with that guy, the guardian angel, dude. The guardian angel still got 17%. Now, here's why this story is a big deal. One, New Yorkers should pay close attention to tonight's debates. Two, if you head up there to this Breakfast Club video, the Republican candidates, the guy with the red hat, the guardian angel here, was allegedly offered $10 million to drop out and then went on the Breakfast Club this morning. Go ahead and play this clip, Bob.
Let me tell you straight up, the billionaires are not going to determine who the next mayor of New York City is. Let the people decide. I trust people. I don't trust billionaires. I don't trust the professional political class. They are not going to choose the mayor. Let the people decide. If they choose Zohran Mamdani, I'm not running away. Like Andrew Cuomo said, if he becomes mayor, I'm going to run to Florida. I stay. I improve. I don't move. I was born in New York. They tried to kill me in New York. The Gottis and Gambino shot me 5 times with hollow point bullets in June of 1992. And even when I survived, I never had armed security after that. Today, I walk into your studios here. I have armed security with me, former NYPD cops. Why? Because I wouldn't take the payout from the billionaires to drop out.
How much did they offer you? I saw you on the news a few weeks ago say that. You was like, if one more billionaire calls me and offers me money to drop out, I'm going to record the call and put it out.
They'll be talking to Alvin Bragg, the DA. But
how much did they offer?
It's not a crime.
$10 million.
No.
With Jeeves, stretch
Why would that be a
limo,
crime?
chauffeur,
You're
no
not
show
asking
job.
him to break the
I
law.
got
You
the
can
same
pay people
offer.
to do things.
What you polling at? Like
$10 million he was offered to drop out. I highly doubt you'd go on the Breakfast Club, which is a pretty decent sized show just ahead of us. They're in comedy as well on iTunes, and say that you got offered $10 million and it not be real. Now, I think this guy's a little bit kooky, but I actually believe in this statement here. Now, on the flip side of this, Bob, go to your Twitter, pull up the next video. Mamdani is actually going on Fox News and shit. So, I don't know if it's in preparation or preparation for his victory or just to prove that he doesn't give a fuck, but go ahead and play this quote.
So a lot of individuals in this city pay more than 50% of their income in taxes. When you talk about a fair share, How much more than what is the fair share? What's the number?
I've said that we should increase personal income taxes by 2%.
Is fair.
And my point is this:
give up more than half of your income. That's
if you're making $1 million in New York City or more than that, you can afford to pay 2% more. And the reasons you can afford to do so is because that money will be used to better your quality of life as well.
Yeah.
Because when I speak to the wealthiest New Yorkers, I hear concerns about the cleanliness of the city, the quality of life in the city, questions of public safety. This money is the money that will be used to deliver on those things so that we can ensure that we have a return on investment for all of the money that we are raising and spending right here across the 5 boroughs.
So
that's the trap.
52% taxes.
That's the trap. That's the trap that these cunts always come with. Just give us a little bit more of your money, a little bit more of your freedom, a little bit more of your trust, and we'll make everything okay. Fuck you.
Yeah, I unfortunately don't think there's anything stopping this guy. Now, a lot of people today are urging the Republican candidate, which you've said would drop out. Apparently, it doesn't look like he's going to. He is going to be in the debate tonight as well. I don't think it's nationally televised. I wish it was. Well, it was, but I don't think it is.
It's 2025. I guarantee you can find a stream on YouTube.
Yes, they said NBC4, which is out of New York.
I wouldn't surprise me if they were streaming on their YouTube channel.
Okay. Because I'd be curious to see it. Cuomo is an old school politician, and I'm sure he's going to be very, very good in this debate. However, this fucking dickhead who's telling you to give up everything that you've made and all the other shit. If you make $1 million, he wants to tax you 52%. That means you're bringing home $480,000 in New York City. And hate to break it to you there, but you can't even buy a fucking house with that up there. Mm-hmm. So just keep giving up more of your shit, and that's what you care about. Allegedly, is your cleanliness and safety. That extra 2% is going to go to that?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's going to go to, probably what the Democrats in California just got caught doing, which is siphoning $21 million out of their fucking homelessness budget. Mm-hmm. One dude used it to pay $2.1 million on his personal credit card. That just got announced by an AUSA an hour ago. We'll do more on that story on Monday. But yeah, that's what they'll use it for.
Does he have Discovery? Like, how do you have a limit that high? 2.1 million.
Well, it's not Discovery. I don't think that company exists anymore.
Is it a Southwest card? What is he doing with that
but
card?
Sliwa is a fucking. He's not even a conservative. Like
No.
so Republicans in New York who are thinking about voting for this guy, you got to wake the fuck up. Like one of his number one things is to make housing affordable in New York City again. Okay, fine. The way he wants to do it is a quote top-down rezoning plan. Let's get the government more control over how this works and we can fix it. That's the fucking solution of a moron. This guy's a moron. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's never served in government one day in his life. He's never had a real job. He was a McDonald's manager and then a radio host for the last 30 years.
Hey, radio hosts matter, guys.
No,
okay?
they do not.
They do. Podcast hosts matter.
Yeah,
especially the white ones. Cheers.
Here's what you do. He worked for somebody. Go run your own business. Go be a serial entrepreneur. Go serve in the military. Do something like that. These guys have never had a real job in his adult life.
He's a guardian angel, Dan. I'm sure he helped somebody in a street fight.
Expanding housing for seniors and working families, which is rent stabilized unit, which is government subsidized bullshit. Shut the fuck up. This guy's not a conservative. If you're out there in New York thinking about voting for him, you're out of your goddamn mind.
There is a woman named Katie Doford here from New York, and she said a young Latinx gentleman ripped off the chain on my bike and started whipping me in the back with it, and Sliwa came out of nowhere with his guardian angel hat and saved my life. I can't confirm that story, and I might have just made it up on the spots. But I take it very seriously. Is that motherfucker going to wear that hat in the debate tonight?
Oh, yeah. He never takes it off. He may not have a head under there.
Or
it might just be like,
ring?
No, it's loose brain. And then just a fucking red beret over it.
A raspberry beret.
By the way, I had to earn mine, Curtis. That's a cute fashion statement, though, you fucking hump.
Raspberry beret, dude. Oh, I'll be watching. Bob, that's a good call on YouTube. I'm still in the old school of like, man, you're not showing that on cable?
And by the way, in that same interview on Fox, Mamdani wouldn't say that he thinks Hamas should give up their guns.
Correct.
He refused to discuss it. Although he did say he would arrest Netanyahu on the ICC warrant if he came to New York City, which good fucking luck, buddy.
How is a Jew in New York going to actually vote for this guy?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I don't know how any Jew votes for any Democrat, actually. But I think right now Republicans are fumbling that badly. So the Jews as a voting bloc, 70 to 80% Democrat typically, right? Right now, the Democratic Party has fucked them over about as hard as you can possibly imagine, right? Over the past couple of years. And the Republicans, like they did with Latinx and blackfellas, had the opportunity to win a bunch of those votes back, and they did in 24, right? And for those two groups, and now they could do it for even the fucking cuck liberal Jewish community. They could have gotten some of them, right? A big block of them, actually. But they're not going to, because they're standing up people like fucking Tucker Carlson, who's still getting invited to this TPUSA shit, despite floating wild conspiracy theories about this Jew or that just Jewish, Jew to Jew, everything's the fucking Jews. It's collectivist nonsense. And yeah, they're fumbling big time. And there's this, Matt Walsh is another one of them from Daily Wire. There's this theory of no enemies to the right of me. Like, I'm only fighting the left, so no matter how right somebody gets, I'm fine with that. That is the same stupid ideology that turned the left into a joke of a fucking party and turned them into a bunch of violent neo-Marxists. That's what happened, and it's happening on the right now. They're fumbling it badly.
Is it the rights, or is it the right voices who are some of the loudest?
It's the right.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not. So the right should abandon that idea first and then completely eviscerate anybody that says any of that stupid shit or tiptoes up to it. I'm not saying don't be critical of Israel. They suck just like every other government does. But all this stupid shit that these people are talking about, God, it's so exhausting having these conversations with people. We posted some video this morning, and some dude's like, what about fucking Israel's involvement with funding and leaving Hamas to play? Like, look, you're only responsible for your behavior in life. If somebody comes to you and tells you that all the evil shit you've done in your life, all the evil shit you believe is the result of a third party provoking you, then you're a piece of shit. You didn't have principles if somebody can take them away from you and make you evil. That's how that works. And if the right doesn't reject this stupid bullshit very, very soon, then they are going to get captured in the same way that the left did about 20 years ago by this nonsense.
Yeah, and it's, again, it's the loudest voices here. It's Matt Walsh and Tucker Carlson, and those are two of the biggest, unfortunately, right now. And, you can fall into that same trap as everybody else, or you can actually say what you believe, and or maybe they do believe it. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't care.
I wonder, man.
I don't care.
You and I have
They're either
hung out with
stupid or
Tucker,
evil.
though.
This guy's gone. They're either stupid or evil. I don't think they're stupid.
Okay. Because I'm confused. I met Tucker. I like Tucker. I thought he was a smart, funny dude. This shift towards the Jews for everything has been very weird to me.
He's a serial contrarian. That's a big part of it too. And it's like, you could see it. Remember, he got famous on Crossfire back in the day.
Yeah.
An argumentative style to political commentary, which is not what anybody needs. It's fucking stupid. Jon Stewart actually went on Crossfire as a guest and said, you guys are fucking up American politics. Now, Jon Stewart is completely entrenched in it now.
Yeah.
Obviously. But he was right at the time.
He was. Was this the Walsh video you were talking about? How we need to inflict pain, or?
No, I don't want to play any of his shit. I don't care about what he has to say. Okay. All I'm saying is his social theory right now is that we have to fight I don't care what bad shit the right's doing. We have to defeat the left right now, and that is a very stupid way to think. It's exactly what the Democrats thought 15, 20 years ago, and why they got to where they are today.
Yeah.
Literally the same fucking thing.
It's identical. It's identical. And people were so fed up with this shit by 2020 that they were like, or 2024, that they were like, fuck it, man. And it was a goddamn landslide. So I agree, man. And you got a real opportunity here. The problem is, two of your biggest mouthpieces on the right are these guys, and that's who you're hearing from. The only thing that pisses me off about it is, like, Charlie Kirk is gone. He can't defend himself. He can't say any rebuttals to anything that's going on, and people are talking for him as if he would have said this, and it's like, I'm not going to put words in Charlie's mouth. That's fucking stupid.
No, the side, like, I've said this many times over the past however many months or years or whatever the fuck it's been, but thinking of things in terms of left and right now is not the way to think about it. You should be... So we have Adam Smith on. He says some stuff that we agree with. He says some stuff that we think is stupid, right? So I'm going to be like, hey, dude, that's fucking dumb. But I'm not going to call him evil. Right? And then Fetterman, probably, again, like I said before, believes some shit that you don't believe because you're a conservative and he's not a conservative. but you're reasonable people, which means that you can have that dialogue and come to some kind of conclusion. I can't have a dialogue with a neo-Marxist who thinks they have to violently marshal minority or discriminate against groups against the majority so that they can upend Western civilization and ride that into power. I cannot talk to somebody who thinks that Nazism was good. It's the same argument. It just wasn't done right. They didn't go far enough or this or that. Shut the fuck up. You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Okay, if you engage in any way in collectivism, you are a fucking moron. Not only you're a moron, but don't call yourself an American patriot, because none of our founders believed this shit. This country was established on the idea of individual liberty and, as such, individual responsibility. You are responsible for your behavior. Everyone else is responsible for theirs. You judge people, not groups. That's the way it fucking goes here. Now, if somebody joins a group, they join one. We're talking about immutable characteristics, right? If somebody joins a group by choice, and that group is evil, obviously, fuck you, right? Yep. This group of fucking neo-Marxists from the left, this group of fucking neo-fascists from the right, they're all cunts, all of them. And anybody that considers themselves an Islamist, which is to say that Islam is more important to you than your goddamn country that you live in, the oaths that you've sworn, same thing with anything else, then you're a fucking problem and you don't belong here. Get the fuck out. It's not collectivism. Yeah. It's not collectivism to look at a choice the individual made and said, if you make that choice, you're wrong, and I want you out of here. If you, see how that's singular? If you make that choice, I want you the fuck out of here.
And to your point about Fetterman, Bob, go to your Twitter and pull up this video here. So he was at the Kennedy Center yesterday and gave it a message on stage here. Now, I know it says News Nation at the bottom, but he was here in support of Cuomo, actually, for New York City, because he obviously doesn't want Zohran to win. Play this message, because this is exactly word for word almost what you just said here. And it doesn't matter if you're on the right or the left. This is how you should be thinking. Go ahead, which is crazy to say about John Fetterman, but play this video.
I'm the only Democrat in my family. I grew up in a conservative part of Pennsylvania, and I grew up and I know and I love people that voted for President Trump. But they are not fascists. They're not Nazis. They're not trying to destroy the Constitution and those things. And that's part of another thing. I refuse to call people Nazis or fascists, or I would never compare anybody to Hitler and those things. And now that kinds of extreme rhetoric is going to continue. We're going to be more likely in resulting in extreme kind of outcomes and political violence and doing all these kinds of things like Charlie Kirk. For me, all I could say is like, let people grieve. Give people the space. I'm not going to use that terrible thing and that Pasek assassination to make my argument and try to put out my views. It's like, my God, you know, he's a father that had his neck blown out by a bullet. And now people have forgotten. President Trump was in my state, was shot in the head. And if that would have, could you imagine where our nation would be if he was hit in the same way with Kirk? We really got to turn the temperature down. And we can agree to disagree on these kinds of things. But right now, shutting down the government, I just can't take it that.
Yeah, so you as, and I assume that you're either repube or conservative or libertarian or something. If you're watching this show, maybe you're a left-leaning centrist or libertarian or something like that. This guy should be your friend before somebody who's talking about how Hitler was okay.
Right.
Simple. Because my friends aren't all Penn State fans. They're not all Washington Redskins fans. They're not all Atlanta Braves fans. And we will call each other faggots if you like the wrong team, right? And then we'll go eat steaks and drink beers and
even
shit
the women.
like that. Yeah, they're not immune from it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's like, that's what dudes talk to each other like that. You can be aggressive and call each other assholes and stuff like that. But you should definitely be having that conversation with the person that's closer in values to you. Not in political positions, in values. That's not the same thing.
It's not at all. And it's interesting to see this transformation of him and him willing to put himself out there when, as you said earlier, the Democrats are trying to get him out of there. Why? Because he's speaking too sensical.
He's making them look like assholes.
Yes. But while still saying he's a Democrat, because he led that off with, hey, man, I'm the only Democrat in my whole fucking family here. Kreger's just gave us $50. God, he's rich. He won the lottery. Said, didn't Wisconsin get shut out by Iowa last week? Is that true, guys? The Wisconsin crowd back there? They did. Okay. All right. Just checking. Not a high-powered offense there, so yeah, RIP to that program this weekend. Next up, a legal cop. We got a bunch of cops here. Shit, hide right now before Bob gets you on camera, all right? Got a bunch of cops here in the studio today. An Illinois police officer living in the United States illegally has been arrested by immigration authorities, the Department of Homeland Security announced on Thursday. Radul Bojovic? Come on, do we have video of this guy?
Yes, there is actually. Bob, I sent you one. I think it's this.
There it is.
Is this the one I DM'd you, Bob? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
This is, so Pritzker is talking all this shit. They're suing the Trump administration about sending ICE there to get shit under control.
Right.
And get illegals out of the country. And they literally have, ERO, by the way, is emergency removal. They're the ones,
I didn't know that.
They're the ones that, they're part of DHS. They're the ones responsible for like kicking people the fuck out of the country, literally. Right?
Jump out, boys?
No, so emergency removal usually are the people who they're helping with enforcement right now, but a lot of what they do is to be on the plane with the guy as they're deporting his ass the fuck out of here or on the bus or whatever.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I know those
ERO,
guys.
yeah.
I've seen them on planes.
Yeah, so Pritzker's suing because of ICE and ERO and whomever else is there because of the National Guard and all this stuff. Meanwhile, one of his cities has a literal illegal immigrant working as a fucking armed police officer. A sworn police officer who is an illegal immigrant.
How? Don't you have to turn in all your shit?
I don't
when you
know.
become a police
I don't know. People are getting fucking. Yes, you do.
We got cops
Yes.
in the crowd here getting rowdy back there, and it's just. Isn't that like a crazy test? And you got to at least give ID.
Yeah.
What did he just? Did he show up with a chalupa
ID and fingerprints.
just say,
You got to
hey?
get pushed through NICS. There's all kinds of stuff that has to happen for this to go down. And not only that, but fucking an I-9. To establish you're a fucking citizen of this country.
Yeah.
Right? All of that was skipped. By the way, I don't know if you've seen this story or not, but CDL licensure through states, liberal states, there was one, I don't know if it was California or New York.
I just read it, yeah.
No name given was the guy's name on his fucking CDL driver's license in New York. And he got arrested in like Iowa or something.
These are the guys driving the big rigs, dude.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
No name given. That's what, if the next time one of you assholes pulls me over, that's what I'm going to say. No name given.
No name given,
I'm
man.
a sovereign citizen. Get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that's gay. But.
No está la biblioteca, man. And I'll say it in kind of a black accent to kind of throw you off.
We should all learn like some really obscure language that nobody knows.
Aramaic. Let's go back to Passion of the Christ.
Man, that's tough.
Let's go POC, dude.
That's tough. I don't know.
We got a new Christ in there, brother.
I don't know.
Jim Caviezel's not in there, dude.
He's even wider than Jim Caviezel too.
I know he should be.
Mel
Gibson
did that on purpose, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Caviezel's that shit. You know what we should do is get an even wider guy.
You know, I heard they cast a white Santa too in this movie. Bob, play this video real quick here. Let's see, homeboy. Who's in the hot pink outfit? This motherfucker's going 80s Miami Vice style, dude. Look at this. Don Johnson motherfucker, dude.
I like it, yeah. It's like very emasculating for a guy to get arrested by somebody. A short
hot
dude, too.
pink?
A short guy in pink.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Press play.
So how long have you been a police officer?
January 8th.
January of this year?
Correct. I just finished the academy.
You just finished the academy, okay. All right.
You had to get that.
But that didn't...
Just to confirm, though, too. Yeah. So they hired you on, you had work authorization?
Correct.
And you were able to carry a firearm?
No.
Okay.
On duty, yes. Off duty, no.
So on duty, you could carry a firearm?
In the state of Illinois, you need a Ford and a CCW to carry a weapon off duty.
But on duty, you could?
Correct.
Wait, cops need a CCW off duty to carry?
You know, what's crazy about this is I don't know anything about him other than he says he loves America. The problem is, he's not even a citizen. So he can't own a firearm legally in our country, but he's being given a firearm by the state of Illinois as a police officer in the state. And apparently all you have to have is work authorization in this state. That is insane. You haven't even sworn allegiance to our country yet, and yet we're giving you a firearm. Now, this guy may be a great guy, but how many others are working in our country as police officers who aren't great guys?
It's an interesting question. Yeah.
I do want to correct one thing. Green card holders can absolutely buy guns in this country. If you're a permanent resident of this country, even though you're not a citizen yet, you can buy a gun. If you're here illegally, obviously not.
Yes.
But which is what this guy is literally here illegally.
Is there? Let me ask you. I know you guys don't want to come on camera because you're working. Would you be allowed to speak and not show your face back there? One of the cops? Is there a ton of cops in here? I just have a couple questions. Jesus Christ! I mean, this is. I'm retired. I can do whatever. Okay, cool. Grab that mic from Bob and right there. We don't have to show you on camera. I just want to ask you, like, just being a police officer here. So, how the fuck does this? Is it on, Bob? Yeah. Okay. Put that about an inch from your face, sir. How does that even happen to even pass police training and everything else, have them give you a weapon and everything and not be a citizen of the United States? Is that possible? I mean, this is in Illinois.
Yeah, it's Illinois. That's why.
Is that real? It's like there's no other explanation than, hey, we live in a fucking liberal state and like we don't really give a shit?
California, Illinois. Yep.
So what other states would you be looking in? New York?
New York, yeah.
Okay. And then as far as the test goes and everything else, when they give you the gun, do they ask you anything else? Or just like, hey, have fun?
Well, I can like speak for where I'm from, and there's like, you got to go through police academy.
Okay.
Field training. There's no way.
Yeah.
Not from where I'm from.
There's too many different points that you would have to pass through for this shit to happen unintentionally.
With an ID card, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you need an ID card?
You have
for this?
to, even the final employment thing, no matter what job it is in America, you have to fill out an I-9 to establish that you're a citizen of this country.
Yeah. I mean,
you have to.
Yep.
What the fuck?
We're
man?
going through like fundraising with Hard AF right now, like intense, in case the Circle K thing pops for us. And like the first question they ask us is, hey, can you screenshot your fucking ID and send it over?
Yeah.
How many times I've asked Dan for his fucking ID, like over and over and over.
And
I delete it every time because I don't want to keep it.
I give him a different one every time, too.
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you when I got hired, but when I got hired, there was like 700 people for the exam, and right now there's like maybe 50.
Because nobody wants to be a cop anymore?
Hell no. Since Obama, no.
No one wants to
Yeah,
do
that's the other thing. At the exam, you have to show ID.
For sure.
I mean, it's like every fucking thing. And then JLB276 in the chat says, do they have to go back and look at every arrest he's made? Yes. Any arrest he was a part of is going to get fucking overturned.
Yeah,
if
get
he,
tossed.
not necessarily every arrest, but if he conducted the arrest and was a witness at the trial and put somebody in prison for it, that person's getting out.
Go there on a technicality. They're out of there.
Yep.
Cosby got
damn.
out, dude, for Christ's sakes. I mean,
this is always room.
Well, Bob, go to Drinkin Bros podcast Instagram. We got a shot. Cosby was just out the other night. We got a shot of that. And, man, it's not good. And that's what happens on these technicalities, guys. If you're not on the up and up, dude,
By the way,
get out.
This guy was making, he started out making $80K a year, including $9,200 for FICA and Medicare. So about, his 2025 earnings so far were $205,000 at $205,707.
Holy shit. That's great money.
That's not bad.
Y'all making that? No. There's a lot of laughter back there from the cops. They're like, nah, we're not making that. This motherfucker was. And then show us what happens when you get out on a technicality, Bob. They come back, dude, stronger than ever.
Here he is, the knockout king himself, strolling in with a round of cocktails like it's happy hour.
Cosby.
Oh, those jello
He's ready
shots?
to lay
They
waste
sure
to
are,
these ladies
dude.
and make himself comfortable while he does it. God, here he is.
The knockout king, yeah.
The knockout king, dude, just serving up drinks. Serving up drinks, getting back in the ring. That's what happens. If you get out on a
Back to
technicality.
business is what he calls it.
Yeah, it sure is, dude. He was one of the best to ever do it, though, you know? And you got to respect that, at least. God, how many victims did that motherfucker have? Jesus Christ, dude.
You're
Yeah.
asking the wrong questions.
Probably. Next up, advertiser-wise, we got our friends over at AmFi, AmericanFinancing.net/Drinkin Bros. Look, the interest rates still high. What did Jerome Powell cut it? 1/4 of a point?
Quarter, it'll be another quarter next month, and then we'll see after that.
God damn it, bro. Just end the fucking madness here. The country's doing fine. We're all doing fine. However, because of that, everybody's had to reach for credit cards. So for all you homeowners out there, if you're out there and you want to try to knock out this credit card debt, take a little bit of equity out of your house, pay that off at 6.5%. I think it's what it's at now for houses. And then credit cards are running in between 20 and 30%. which is no bueno. Which is why when you call and let American Financing help you, their customers are saving on average about $800 a month. American Financing is licensed in all 50 states. American Financing is a family-owned mortgage lender. It's been around for 25 years. They don't charge any upfront or hidden fees to find out how much you can save. You may be able to close in as fast as 10 days. You also may be able to delay up to 2 mortgage payments, creating more savings up front. They've helped hundreds of thousands of homeowners create meaningful savings, and it's reflected in the reviews on Google. Call today at 866-887-2275. That is 866-887-2275 or AmericanFinancing.net/Drinkin Bros. Better Business Bureau disclaimer is NMLS 182334 at NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Bob puts all of these links in the audio and video descriptions, as well as Dick's pics of himself. Are you still doing that or no?
It depends on the mood.
Time to time on Patreon?
Yeah, every once in a while.
You throwing up a little DP? You oiled up? Is it a black and white? Is it tasteful?
I just go bottom down, like bottom half.
Oh, you go Pooh Bear.
Yeah.
We call that Winnie the Pooh in it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a shirt on and then no bottoms there. I like that, dude. I like that.
Shirt cocking, I think is what
Really?
Deadpool calls it, yeah.
Shirt cocking, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Either way, big fan. Big fan. Next up, Whataburger Rumble! A wild brawl was caught on camera in a Texas burger joint. The Texas burger
sucks.
joint,
Yeah,
Whataburger. I agree, dude.
It's not good.
It is just one of those things that everybody grew up with and they have to defend it here, but man, it's not great.
It's exactly what it is.
God damn it. There's a million other places that are better than Whataburger, for Christ's sakes. The San Antoine Police Department confirmed to Fox News that officers responded to a Whataburger on October 5th at 3 a.m. Are they open at 3 a.m.?
They are now.
They're
No
24
shit.
hours. They're 24
Yeah,
hours.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
All of them.
All right.
That's literally the reason you go to Whataburger is
Well,
because it's the only thing open.
Then there's your answer, you know?
Then why not just go to Taco Bell?
Taco
You know what
Bell's
I mean?
not open 24 hours. I've tried.
Yeah.
Are they not
I've tried,
anymore?
yeah.
No, yeah.
You're right, because there's a Taco
places
Bell
aren't.
next to the Whataburger down there in Drip, and yeah, I had to go to fucking Whataburger.
They should
That's
just leave it
desperation.
open. They should leave it open with the Irish honor system, which is where you make your own food and you just leave money on the counter.
That's honestly one of the things that COVID took most that never came back is 24-hour fast food.
Yeah.
So many of those places don't do it anymore.
It really fucked us, man. It saved our toilets, but it fucked us as people, you know?
Yeah, but when it's 3 a.m.,
well,
I want some fucking food.
At 3 a.m., dude, you put that Taco Bell in your system, shitting through a screen door by 4:30. Let's be honest.
Maybe
about
if you're a weak man.
I don't know what your intestinal constitution is like, but man, there is some things, including that fucking nachos Bel Grande, that mine does not stand up to at that hour of the night.
I'll eat the 7-bean burrito while horseback riding in the nude.
Oh God, dude, that's a fucking dirt nap.
By the way, horses get farted on more than any other animal.
Oh yeah, you think I want to smell a saddle or a fucking bareback, dude? Not a prayer. Imagine all the dirty taints in this system. What is it, fucking 100 today on October 16th here in this goddamn States? Video obtained by Fox News and posted on Rebecca Noel, whoever the fuck that is, shows the fast food fight. Oh, you got video of this shit?
Oh, there's video.
Let's play this goddamn thing. Let's get ready to rumble!
Well, before we play the video, I think what we need to understand is this is not a Waffle House. So temper your expectations. I think that it's going to be good, but not great.
Are you saying,
I haven't watched
are you
it
saying
yet.
it's not black?
No.
Whites?
I don't know what the races are involved. I mean, it's San Antonio, so it's probably Mohicans, but
Mexicans.
The Waffle House brawls versus all the other place brawls. It's Waffle House is like number one.
They're just better.
They're better.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I haven't watched it. I intentionally didn't watch this so I could fucking give you a genuine
Oh,
reaction.
dude, that's what I do on Ross Patterson Revolution. I don't watch the Nation Nooks. I enjoy them live. We saw a guy get stabbed to death with a bullhorn today. I got impressed play.
Wait,
on
with
this.
a bullhorn?
Yeah.
You can't get stabbed to death with a bullhorn.
Yeah, he was
bull. The bull.
Oh, he got gored.
He got gored,
I think
yeah.
a bullhorn is something you shout into.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
whatever.
bull's horn is something entirely different.
Fuck off, dude.
English
We're
is
not doing
hard.
that, dude. It's not that hard, okay? I abbreviate for the kids, bro, because I care about the fucking kids, Ryan. I'm talking about you. You little tiny baby. Play this video.
What are y'all doing?
Well, you nailed it with the races.
Come down, please come down. Okay, watch out. Jerry. What do we do? My
do.
See, I think
Actually, this is fucking all races here.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
This
Yeah,
is-
there's whites, Mexicans, blacks.
In a city like San Antonio, you got to pass out T-shirts.
Yeah.
So you know who's on which team, because otherwise it's just too much chaos. I don't know who to punch.
Well, shirts versus skins. That's always
That's
works.
a good way to do it, yeah.
This
like,
is-
hey, before we get going, guys.
That really was the American dream right there. That was every single race.
Every
getting it
single
on.
race, all banning is one, saying, I'm pissed off that Whataburger sucks. Now I'm going to fight the other person next to me because my food sucks at 3 a.m. So I understand this fights. And it's nice to see all races represented. This looks like a junior college brochure. I like the fucking whites, the blacks, the Mexicans all getting along here.
No Asians, because they're studying.
Sure are.
Yeah.
They've ruined that bell curve for these fucking dummies at UTSA down there. So yeah, dude, sorry about it. You're going to have to go to Whataburger drunk as shit and then fight over how shitty the food is. Waffle House is a different story.
Well, when Asians get hungry at midnight, they make their own food.
They do, but then they're hungry an hour later. Nailed it. That's the point of the show. Thank you. Oh, we ended it with this? I like that.
Yeah, let's give you one.
For the people. For the people.
It's a fan favorite.
Sure is. Speaking of Pooyah, we got the Pooyah shirts that are crushing it on our drinkinbros.com. It's that point in the show, kids. We get to the Drinkin Bro of the week. The DEI hats, we gave it away here. We just gave that away.
Yeah.
And deport every illegal. Those have been killing for everybody. The I Got Narcan at Olive Garden. Thank you. Those are for the gentleman here. And the Bro Box has been on fire. Thank you for the messages. That Stein we gave out for Oktoberfest in this month's Bro Box was fucking bomb as shit,
not bad.
dude. Way to go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. That's our merch guy there. And if you guys come to the USF show, we'll be giving out a ton of fucking merch at that as well. And then we also got the Charlie Kirk hats and T-shirts on there. All proceeds go to TPUSA on that. And we're not blaming the Jews. You know, we're not blaming the Jews.
I blame individual Jews for doing stupid shit, like George Soros is Jewish.
Sure.
I blame him for all of his stupid shit. Reid Hoffman, Jew.
Yeah.
Hate him too.
Yeah. We hate all people, races, religions properly, I think, across the board.
Just hate individuals.
Yeah.
That's a lot of nuance you're using there. That's too hard for my brain.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. But yeah, store's been on fire. You can submit for Drinkin' Bro of the Week. It gets emailed to us live on air. However, we do encourage you to come in and booze with us live here. Fuck. It's deep back here. Who wants to come up, dude? You want to come up? Are you allowed? There you go. Somebody's got to represent the crew from Wisconsin up here. Let's go, dude. Play the song. Come on down, sir. Yeah. Cheers to you.
How's it going, Ross?
It's fucking going, dude.
Yeah.
You already knew where to put that mic.
I know. Inch from my face.
Yeah, listen to that Midwestern accent. It's say warm.
Yep.
Say warm.
Warm.
There it is, dude. That's Bob's. That's Bob Midwestern accent over there.
Yeah.
I like it. I miss it. I love it. What's your name?
Matt.
Matt. Where are you from?
Wisconsin.
I know you
Oshkosh.
are. I know you are.
Yes, sir.
Well, we've been chatting about it all through the last 3 shows here. Thank you for coming. What are you guys in town for, by the way?
My buddy Corey's birthday.
Happy birthday,
and this
Corey.
he wanted to come here. He wanted to come here for his birthday, his 40th birthday.
40th birthday. I got to hand it to you guys. You guys have been here for all 3 shows today, and you've been getting. Well, I'm not going to say wasted because you haven't. Like,
No.
Nobody's been out of fucking control, which is crazy to me.
We're having a great time.
I think you've polished 10 cases of hard AF. They're gone. No, everybody's completely sober, which is the danger of why we can't enter Wisconsin. We will run out of fucking product, dude. And I'm not kidding. Like, they've told us this over and over again. Before you open up that state, make sure you have enough on hand. You guys are the biggest alcoholics in America. Is that true?
It's true.
It
It's
is.
true. You've seen it today. It's proof.
All of
can
you
drink.
guys are relatively sober and adult-like. I mean, the girl asking for the dildo was just out of personal thing.
That's
It's
my
like,
wife.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Does
She's
that
going
not
to be
worry
one of my
you?
drinking bros. Yeah.
Does it not worry you?
No, not at all. She
has an alien fetish? Is
You
it
know,
a spirit? Maybe it's
nothing
a spirit
surprises
fetish.
me. After 20 years of marriage, she can't surprise me anymore.
Okay. Do you want to take it home?
Yeah.
I've never offered up a
Give it to her.
dildo before here, and I will let you take it.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
I appreciate
Hang on.
that.
I'll rip it right off the door here.
Thank you.
Keep a single on him real quick. Here we go.
Do we want to show people it's actually real? I don't think it's ever been on camera.
I don't think it's ever been on camera, and I tell you what, we will show them the same way the WNBA showed Caitlin Clark and those guys here. that it's real, just with a little toss. You can go ahead and wobble it here. You ready?
Yeah.
This
please.
is for your wife
Yep.
for tonight.
Yep.
And then,
Danielle, thank you.
boom, dude. There it is. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Give that to Danielle. Give that to your wife tonight. Whoa. I say give it to her. I mean, you can either hand it to her or.
Whatever.
I obviously give it to her.
Hey,
It's
we
up
don't
to her.
king shame.
No,
Never
we never
have,
do.
never will.
Never have, never will in this show.
That's
Nope,
right.
We sure won't.
Yeah, that's what they say.
Boy, look at that. God damn it, you guys rage. I love it, dude.
I'm gonna be here for a
we
while
love
tonight.
you.
Yeah. Who do you want to give Drinkin Bro of the Week to?
Can I give a couple?
Yeah, fire away.
Yeah. Number one, my brother Dan. He's a cop in Missouri County. He turned me on to the show a few years ago and never turned back. Loved the show ever since. Second, Danielle.
Man, you just pointed the dildo right at her.
My ride or die right there.
Yep.
And then everybody here, all my friends.
Yeah.
You know, lots of adventures together, many more. Here, cheers. Cheers.
Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Here we go.
This is what America's all about right here. Friendship, everybody coming together. Nobody got fucking crazy today.
No.
The dildo may or may not be inserted into his wife tonight. I don't know. Report back to us on this one.
I will. Thank you.
But you guys have been lovely, man, and it's been an awesome having you today. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for supporting us and coming down to Austin, Texas to see us. All right.
Our pleasure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hard
Absolutely.
AF. Drink
Cheers. Hard AF Seltzer, kids. Cheers to you guys, man. You guys were fucking awesome today. Go to Spotify, rate the show a 5-star. We've never given away a dildo live on air. I just watched you walk behind camera and shake it at your wife, and I was like, oh, it's going down. That's real, yeah. Yep. Just give a little report back, just kind of DM our social media team. Let us know how that went tonight. And congratulations to you guys. Holy shit, whatever you're getting into. Proud of you. Rate the show a 5-star on Spotify. This video show will be up tonight there. Patreon will always be Patreon for now. And then go to iTunes, rate the show a 5-star, and leave a quick review. That's all the advertisers care about. Appreciate you tuning in. For Anthony Hollaway, I'm Ross Patterson. This is Drinkin Bros Fake News. Good night, everyone.